Yeah. If niggas want smoke, we can take it there. We can take it there. If niggas want beef, we can take it there. Yup, we can take it there. Y'all niggas want funk, we can take it there. Holla, we gon' take it there. I'm still with whatever, let's take it there. For real, ain't no faking here. Dog, it's a bet we can settle up. Nigga feel like Goku off the level up. Still total metal, my niggas don't meddle much. New Beretta, so I'm with whatever, bruh. Hey, rock a new watch with the bezel, huh? Tell them fuck boys get they cheddar up. Now bitch, we on fire, heat the kettle up. She wanna rock with the rebels, huh?
Tryna be dog, nigga, I know you a fraud. Split up your team when not even the odds. Yeah. Look up to me when you speaking to God. I double the fee cause I be on my job. You niggas want smoke, I'ma take it there. Don't know the ropes, I'ma hang your hair. Come out your mouth, I'ma change your air. Then I run it back just to make it clear. From the flow up, homie, you mad cause you toe up. Flex on your bitch, then I'm taking her so what? Cold as a polar, turn your whole team to a soldier. Bitch told you niggas don't roll up. Off of my balls, I don't fuck with you like Pauls. You just a stall. Sheesh, all of you falls. We don't believe what you say, buddy don't talk. Like when I floss is too new. Homie, don't cross, see you through. I've been the boss, who's you? Nigga, you lost, blues clues. I just keep killing it every time. Dope and coke when we spitting these lines. My brother trap, go deeper than rap. If you want smoke, you out your mind.
Watch out what me and bro about to do to niggas. Ain't no playing it cool with niggas. Stop all that capping like you with the shooters, nigga. We'll pull up like the Uber, nigga. Fresh out that water, my diamonds on Fiji. I bet your little bitch trying to scuba in it. Spot get the step and you might find a foot in your ass. Who'da knew that shoe would fit? Hey, came up from hard days, I was thugging. We trapped out the hallways, getting money. Butter like parquet, cut it, I'm at your head like a ball fade. Shit get ugly. We in this bitch going back to back. Tell them duck like the quack attack. Or catch a surprise like the bottom of Cracker Jacks. Dog, we kick it like hacky sack. Nigga, fuck it. Roll up that pack, we gon' smoke some. Now he lifted, we hit him in both lungs. It's atomic when we get the bombing. Since these niggas think they charge up like proton, ass up like a blimp. Hop in that spaceship and dip, we gone. If you want that fuck shit, you won't make it here. Book a ticket, you trip, we gon' take it there. If niggas want smoke, we can take it there. We can take it there. If niggas want beef, we can take it there. Yup, we can take it there. Y'all niggas want funk, we can take it there. Holla, we gon' take it there. I'm still with whatever, let's take it there. For real, ain't no faking here. Dog, it's a bet we can settle up. Nigga feel like Goku off the level up. Still total metal, my niggas don't meddle much. New Beretta, so I'm with whatever, bruh. Hey, rock a new watch with the bezel, huh? Tell them fuck boys get they cheddar up. Now bitch, we on fire, heat the kettle up. She wanna rock with the rebels, huh?
Salute, what's happening? Let's talk about this boomerang effect when it comes to karma. All right? So the first thing that I want you to know, all right, is that accountability needs to be showcased on destructive behavior because it's a means to identify certain issues such as lack of self-love, lack of self-respect, lack of, or I should say, self-entitlement, narcissism, victim mentality, and the refusal to take a responsibility for your actions. Sometimes when these things are brought up, right, it's met with resistance because facing yourself in the mirror is not an easy task. Black men and Black women should embrace the fact of accountability should be at the forefront. And to see if either one of them can take accountability because of the years that they have experienced some of the same shit, you know, instead of playing the blame game. Yeah, I'm going to tie it in. You're going to see what I'm talking about. If you've been raised by a bit of mama, a bit of daddy, or they end up fighting each other over some bullshit. Let's just say, you know what? Strike that. That's not a good analogy. Manipulation. That's a better analysis. Say you're being manipulated by a person, and then you turn around and you're mistreated by another person, right? Then all of a sudden things start happening in your life, that things are being destroyed, or things are becoming a place where you don't know what direction it's coming from because you're getting bad things happen to you. That's a boomerang effect, meaning that whatever you're putting out there in the universe is the same shit that's going to come back to you. But it goes a little deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. You see, when people look at stuff like that, they may even consider it treason or treasonous. And why should those people go unpunished? Why? Why do we feel as though justice is not being served? Did we ever think of the years in our own history that our Black women, our children, our men are only a few generations from being shackled? But then we want to set out and try to destroy other people, intentionally or unintentionally. You see, everything that we put out there could be swiftly answered without any regard. And that boomerang, it's going to find its way back to you or other people and hit you right in the gut and knock the wind out of your ass. People get to a breaking point, and it comes to a point that you shouldn't even ask why. You want to know, what have we done? People are fighting against people and wishing ill will on other people. And that's not cool. You see, there's a law of karma and wishing harm on other people. When is it okay to wish ill on somebody? The answer is never. The long answer is really never. It's never okay to wish harm on anybody else. If you do, you're actually inviting that bad energy back into your life tenfold. You see, karma doesn't discriminate in that regard, that what you reap, you will eventually sow. Always and forever, because that's what it is. There's people out there that may teach you that there's different ways that you could hurt somebody. Yeah, for real, for real. And If you're in earshot of that, I need you to tell them to pause. Because every time they do that shit, is going to come back. Every single time. But they don't get it because they're so wrapped up in the revenge of getting back at you for whatever reason that they don't even know that that shit exists. They don't see it. They don't know it. They don't recognize it. They're just thinking that things are happening to them, and they don't even realize that the shit that they put out there in the universe, it's the same shit's coming right back. It's that boomerang. Do you know how many times that I can sit down here on this shit right here and just act like I have a tape recorder? You know, the old tape recorders where you got a good song on it and you done taped it off to the show, and then all of a sudden you want to keep hearing it and there ain't no repeat switch. So what do? You go and you hit rewind until it goes whoop, 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 and then it goes back and it repeats again. And then you hit rewind again. And then it goes and it plays again. See that shit every fucking day, man. Every day you see that shit. That is such a boomerang. Y'all don't even see the fact that y'all are in the boomerang effect of karma. You put bad shit out there, bad shit's coming back. It's just point blank, period. That's just the way it is. You're going to have to find a way to release that shit. And when you do, tell a bitch how to do that, all right? I'm just saying. Do unto others as they would have them to do unto you. And if you don't want someone wishing harm on you, don't wish it on other people. It's that simple. We choose to make it more complicated by, using this dysfunctional shit that attributes to our mind, our justification, our generalization, and our rationalization of that shit. I'm justified in wishing bad luck on you because of X, Y, and Z. I'm justified because in general, you broke the law. You broke the rules and the laws. I rationalize that because this is my get back for what you did to me. Did anybody take food out of your mouth? Did anybody touch your bread? Did anybody put hands on you? If you can't answer anything like that, did anybody physically unhouse you? Get you fired? Take your fucking whip? Did anybody do any of that shit? If you can't answer yes to none of that, then all of that shit is nothing but words and fucking actions. And you know what that shows you? That these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. That's what it shows you. That's what it shows you. So there you go again. The justification, the generalization, and the rationalization of how they want to get back at your ass. Rather than getting into the teachings of how that can be done, you got to pause, baby. Because the simple truth is that shit goes up into the universe and that echo chamber comes back down. And this is where you need to step up and step into your wisdom, because it's more practical to do it that way. Because you can't cast a negative net and expect to catch anything positive. Nothing good comes from sowing or spewing out venom or toxic shit in the world, even though it may feel good in that moment. it's going to cause more problems in the long run. You got to be the bigger person and walk away. As much as you don't want to do that, you got to be the bigger person and walk away. The long run could be your next lifetime, but that still doesn't make it right. And where we live in this world of instant gratification and taking your face and mushing it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you have the ability to do that. That's instant gratification. But what's happening is that there's guarded consequences. And it's increasingly more important for you to remember the simple truth and the wisdom of the ages. It lasted that long because it is pure. And that's as pure as it's going to get, because time ain't going to tarnish that. But as for what to do when you feel wronged by somebody, it's 100% natural to vent, to cry, to get angry, and to experience all the emotions that are running through your body, stopping just short of desiring harm on that other person. And not only will you properly manage your karma, you'll also actually feel better for not have created more toxicity in the situation. And that's a win-win. You got to learn the ways to protect your energy with your angels. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Turn the other cheek, which translate into allow yourself to be hit again or turn and walk away. Remove yourself from the drama of that other person. So that way you can stay true to who you are. And there's no shame in disengaging. The only real loss is when you choose to engage in something destructive and negative from a place of hurt or fear. Because all that does is gear up the gerbil wheel, where it perpetuates a cycle of harm, a cycle that you're standing squarely in the middle of it. You feel me? You running on that damn gerbil wheel. I believe that the universe will deliver what's exactly due to the person without anybody making a move. I believe that. I truly believe that. I don't care what they say about protection and this and that and all of this. Everybody's protected one way or the other, either physically, when you got a blicky, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's protected. But if you ain't doing right, you ain't going to be covered. Because you have to understand that I do know that the ancestors always have your best interests at heart, especially your ancestors, because they are definitely riding for you, good, bad, or indifferent. But what I do also know about the ancestors is that they're a part of their own community. Why do you think that you get help out of nowhere? Because your ancestor is going over there and shouting down the block like, yo, my people's over here needs X, Y, and Z, and we can't do that. Do you think you could do that for my peoples? So somebody else's ancestor steps up to help you, because that's how it moves. That's how it works. There's a whole community in the spiritual realm that operates just like that. So when you're sitting back and you're thinking about your ancestors, ride or dies and stuff like that, if they cannot help you, they have to go down the block, around the corner to get another person's ancestor to help. What I also know is that ancestors will talk to other ancestors. One family will talk to another family and say, yo, your peoples is down there doing some illmatic shit. And they be like, yeah, I see it. Okay, what you gonna do about that? They say, don't worry about it. I got that. I know that too. There's a lot of different things. So I'm not gonna get all up into this spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do all of that. But trust and believe. If there's a will, there's a way. But I want to get from this negative space into something positive to let you know about this boomerang, because every thought, every word, and every action is the energy that you send out to the world. Why do you think spiritualists walk on eggshells about how they talk, how they walk, how they speak? Why do you think that's the way they do that? Because they already know, because they done got put on to know that everything that they say, every action that they do, even though they are in human form, is always a cause and effect. Always. All the words and all the actions are the energy that we send out to the world, and that's called karma. Situations and people's behaviors are the energy on the return, which is a part of your destiny. Every karma gets recorded on that soul and will bring consequences either in this life or in a future life. And with that inner power, you have to learn to create right karma and face the consequences of past karma. And you got to learn how to stabilize that. Do you take credit for situations when life is smooth? Do you blame the divine or other people when it hits a rough patch? Do you believe that you create your destiny or that it is predestined? We are the creators of our destiny. Every karma has a consequence, which can come to us today, tomorrow, in a few hours, a few years, a few lifetimes, a few births. And what we do today in response to what is happening to us in our present karma is completely our choice. So create the right thought, the right words and behaviors now as present karma, regardless of the situation. The right presents karma, settles past karmic accounts, and creates a better experience today and a beautiful destiny for your future. Don't focus on what people and situations do to you. Focus on keeping your karma right. As you're on your journey of your life, living your life your way and according to your values and your principles. Whether it goes from eating, drinking, dressing, or living, whatever personalities that you have, whatever situations that you set up. Choose only what is right for your karmic account. Only what increases your inner power and what spreads positivity and happiness. Your every thought, your word, your behavior should be pure and powerful, irrespective of all situations. Emerge your original qualities of peace and happiness. Use them in every karma. Remember, pull yourself back so you can have correct and great karmic relationships with people, with nature, with things, with everything which is there for you. All of your happiness, your health, your harmony, and your success is because of your beautiful past karma. Don't get it twisted. There's going to be some challenges or consequences of your not so right past karma. You got to accept that without question. Face them knowing that your power lies in the now. Your present karma. Your present karma has to settle the past and also secure a better future. So you got to be grateful for everyone who is right to you, even to anyone who has not been right to you. Because in all interactions with all people, you're getting a lesson, and it just may be karma. But you're given an opportunity to increase your inner power so you can settle that past karma. At every moment, have all of your karmic accounts settled. You don't want to go into the next life having to repeat a cycle over and over and over again. You feel me? I ask the divine to please allow me to tap in and give a collective message on today. I've done so, but I do want to go into the truth. I ask the divine to reveal some things for the collective. Everything that is going on in regards to this karma or this energy that's around you has something to do with somebody who's deep thinking, somebody that's remembering something, somebody that's trying to solve a puzzle, and somebody that's trying to find a code word. They've been chewing on shit. They're standing firm, and they made a decision. They have made a decision. They're standing firm in that. They sorry, but they not sorry. It's the unspoken apology. And it may be an internal regret, but they're never going to tell you. There's unfinished business there. And it's not over because there's a lot of back and forth and there's baggage. They're holding key people as the core of the problem, and they ain't going to give you a pass. They are hiding the truth from you. There's hidden things, there's secret things. You know when they say behind the scenes and all of that? Yeah. And it's just the tip of the iceberg, baby. Because there's a forgotten person, somebody that's core to this puzzle It's somebody that could be from your past, or it can be an old friend. What they looking for, anything that they can find. Anything that they can find. It's the reflection of the things that are going on so they can refer back to what the real issue is. You know, it's all about appearances. Will it change? Will it be something new? I don't know. Will it transform? I think so. I think a change will happen at the end. I think it's going to be a agreement at the end. So I do see some positivity, but it's all about them deep thinking and replaying and hitting rewind. That's why they're standing firm in what they believe. That's why they're sorry but not sorry, because there's an unspoken apology, and it's your fault. You know, and it ain't over because it's unfinished business. It's going to be a lot of back and forth and baggage. They got key people in place. You know, they're looking at the core of the problem, and they're not going to give you a pass. There's some hidden truth here. You know, things that are hidden, things that are being talked to behind the scenes, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, because this person is a forgotten person. They're going to bring somebody out of your past and dust their ass off. And then the next thing you know, they sitting right there next to their people who are trying to come at you. The karma. They're looking at everything. They're investigating everything that they can. They're looking in the mirror and seeing their mirror reflection, but only as a reference, because it's all about appearances, baby. But at the end of that, at the end of all of that, there will be a change. There will be a change. There'll be some type of transformation, and then there'll be an agreement at the end. You know, people make agreements, agree, you know, they agree not to agree. Feel me? And that's it, and that's all. I just want you to be real clear about that boomerang. All right? If you got to change your thought pattern, do that. Do that as soon as you can. If you got to go vent it out and get it out of your system. But then make sure that you have pure intentions. And by no means at all do you do any dark magic, black magic, anything negative, anything that you can do to harm the person. Believe me, they got their own karmic account, and it's going to come back without you even lifting a finger. All right? All right. I'm glad we had this conversation today. Be well, stay safe. I say indeed bow to each and every one of you, and I shall see you all very, very soon.
You keep missing what God really wants to do for you. Because so many people have let you down. You've adopted an I got me spirit. So you've been hurt by so many people, let down by so many people, that now instead of waiting on God, you adopted a mindset, I'll get me out of this. You know what? I ain't worried about y'all. I got me. And what God is saying, when you praise me today, you're going to take a back seat. And God is like, half the hell you went through this year, you never would have had to go through.
Praying that the Lord protect my brother that's locked in. Praying that my son always think that I'm Clark Kent. Praying that you keep me on the path that you got me on. I know it's been a long one and I've been riding all alone. Set me from the people that you see wanna do me harm. On them late nights I was tipsy, you guided me home. Really can't complain cause I love who you made me to be. May not be perfect in their eyes, but I'm perfect for me. Yeah, I be feeling like the one and I'm never the two. Anytime we talk, I get a deeper connection to you. Know it's like you only hear from me when I'm mad or I'm sad. But I'm working on myself to get better with that. You the answer anytime that I'm feeling too stressed. I just handle what I handle and leave you the rest. And I look up above and I pray for the best. Cause I know these prayers ain't easy like sending a text. For real.
When you feel like you can't take no more, you stop talking. You get to a point where you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to be around nobody. Why, PMJ? Because the devil has figured out, I can't stop you, but I can cause you to silence you.
I'm just changing how I love and I deal with these people. Seems like when you show love, they start treating you evil. When you let them go is when you start to see elevation. And I prefer to run out of patience than be impatient. Cause stress kills. If you're on my team for real, let's build. If the common denominator's peace, let's chill. I wanna focus on these pesos and book a trip out to Cabo. Pull up to the light, push a button and let the top go. I ain't never needed glasses. I know that my vision clear. I see the greatest of them all when I look in the mirror. And it doesn't mean you weak if you catching yourself tear up. Sometimes you gotta fight for what you need, you gotta gear up. Just know your blessings is coming, just gotta stay prayed up. All advice ain't good advice if niggas hate us. Loyalty means nothing if they really a traitor. What's done in the dark come out as soon as it light up.
Every parent knows that if your child say mom, you gonna say what? What? Dad? What? Mama? What? Because the tone determines the urgency. I ain't never drove 30 minutes in 3 minutes because the tone of his voice said, stop what you're doing, Dad, I need you. That's why don't put no circle around me. Don't